price is not as important as you think. This is something I harp on and on and on about, so I'm sorry if I've mentioned it before, but price is not important. There are numerous companies selling what you sell. One of them is the cheapest. Remember, one of them is the cheapest, no matter how many. But all of the others have still got customers. Explain that. How's that happening if it's price? Let me give you another example. At the moment it's January in the UK. There is a huge price war in the supermarkets. Times have been tough in recent years due to world economic and financial problems that have been heightened by media hype, so people think they have no money, so they've been looking to cut costs. Therefore, they've gone to the cheaper supermarkets. We have Aldi and Lidl, which are German discount supermarkets. They have been doing their thing quietly. They've been eating into the market share of the big guys, and the big guys have shareholders. This is Tesco, Asda. Asda is owned by Walmart. We have Sainsbury's and we have poor old Morrison's. They are all suffering, and so they have huge marketing budgets. So what do they think is the answer? They'll try and compete, and they advertise. So they boost their advertising to say, we have cut 1,000 prices. In Sainsbury's, when you get a till receipt, it tells you how their price compares to Asda. All that's telling me is that I should go to Asda because Asda was cheaper and they're trying to be as cheap. But if it was down to price, wouldn't all of those people have abandoned those supermarkets completely and gone to Aldi and Lidl? Everyone still shops where they shop. It's their branding, and if they cheapen their brand, where have they got to go? How are they going to increase or add a premium price to the brand? There's got to be another way. Everyone aspires to having quality, so you need to enhance their opinion of you. I mentioned this earlier in the week. Please tell people that you are not the cheapest. I mean, quite often when we've approached people on our pricing, and we're online, so we are technically discounted as it is, but we're not the cheapest discounter, if that makes sense. But we say, of course, we'll never be the cheapest because, and we instantly tell people that price isn't it. We explain we have the best quality products, we have the longest warranties, we have the best return policy, this and that. We have reasons for people to still want to buy from us, even though our price isn't the lowest. It's not price, people. To force the point, I'm going to give you a weekend challenge. This one will be scary, but because it involves pricing. So take out your pen and your pad and your piece of paper. Write down your top 5 competitors. It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter how big, the people you think are your top 5 competitors. Then, next to each one, write down whether you think their pricing is low priced, average priced, premium price, premium being expensive or high. Then, the next thing is look at each company, look at their website, look at what you know about them, and write down against the 5 whether any of them match up, whether the look or the feel or your opinion matches their level of pricing. Now, I doubt that equates. I doubt that one of them looks cheap and is cheap. I doubt that the one you think has the highest prices looks better quality, looks more luxurious. Then look at yourselves and see where you think you fit in. Say if you think you fit in the average, I bet you think you're average. Can't we up that? Is there someone who's charging more? They've still got customers. Let's up it. Don't be scared. I want you to then look at your prices and add a price rise. If it's a service, if you charge $40 an hour, £40 an hour, charge £44, charge £49. All the people that have been paying that price for years that are customers, grandfather them in. Don't put it up. Put it up for the new ones. Once you find that new customers come along and have no qualms in paying that price because they didn't know what your price was before they arrived, you may consider, this is easier. I earn more money for doing the same amount of work. Maybe I will go back to those others and say, we have to put the price up due to we haven't had a price rise since blah blah blah. Whatever reason it is, explain. If you're providing a quality service, that company will still want to pay your price. When you use a solicitor, a lawyer, an accountant, before you start, you have no idea. They could be $100 an hour. They could be $200 an hour. They could be $150 an hour. It doesn't matter. It is down to what they're going to provide and if you feel they're offering value. So that's your weekend challenge. I want you to put your prices up. Do less work or the same work. Earn more money. Trust me, I've done this before. It was scary. Didn't make any difference whatsoever to our customers. Not a jot. But we made more money. Have a fantastic weekend and have a more profitable next week.